Everyone, alrighty, let's just continue on and inspect the briefing room with Eric, who is the Lieutenant Colonel. Recently been put in charge of has been put quoted the king of the castle of this outpost in Iraq.
Let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
I'll leave the techie stuff to you.
And I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
We got a deal, lady.
What is this place, anyway? Looks like an old ballroom.
That's exactly what it is. I guess Saddam liked to get down on the dance floor.
I think if his dance partner stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant off with her head.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around a little.
As long as you don't step on my foot.
I'd like to listen to the conversation. Sometimes it gives a bit more, less atmosphere. Go. What? Sorry, excuse me? What? Hang on. I just scrolled down there preemptively to try and just trying to overlook that while I was listening.
Colonel King.
What the hell? Okay, I'm not a fan of that star.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
This was short notice, but it should have, yes.
I should have warned you I was moving the briefing forward.
Yeah.
That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
Yep.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
I'll patch you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Clarice, okay. Always a bit weird how you pronounce
Dr.
some of those
Stokes,
names.
please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
I think that's the obviousness there, to be honest.
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's
Okay.
supposed to mean something to me.
Shut up,
It's a
Bowen.
thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Yep.
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Fair enough.
Very
All
well.
right.
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility.
Okay.
This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
Okay.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there on their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready.
Of course you
It's
would be.
tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah, too many birds could bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, it could have been your papi.
Excuse me, we're in
All
briefing
right, that's
here.
enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
Let's, actually... Yeah, let's...
I'll put in a request for air support to be on standby.
Yeah.
Our birds can fly low under the radar. The site is in the Zagros Mountains, so we'll have plenty of ground cover.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
That's
I'll
true.
quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
Yeah, it's true though.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed.
This is a very possible strategic site, so yeah, good to have some air support in. That's fairly critical, to be honest.
Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
Oh,
serious?
cut it out, dude.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice.
Okay, interesting.
Eric.
Hmm.
We need to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
Let's just be excited about this
Rage,
opportunity.
this is it. Everything I've worked on these past years. It's ready. This is the big break we've been waiting for.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
There's a dramatic change in the climate between those two people.
Nothing has changed, Eric. You know that. You and I, there is no you and I. It's over.
Please, Rach, don't say that.
He's incredibly hopeful and
You're
trying.
not wearing your wedding ring. Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway?
Is that one of those, oh, that's UVs, isn't it?
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Okay,
Let me
clever.
go.
No. How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
I mean, if there's
Good. I'll check this out
unstable
what it means.
bandwidth.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
Yeah, well,
Work
5
with
minutes
what
is
we
good
have.
then, yeah.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment
Ready?
release form.
Oh,
Can you-
okay.
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Yeah, I hear you.
He's still got his wedding ring. Right, can I actually go and explore things, please? Interesting. Wait, why is that Polish command? Hang on a minute. Okay, interesting. Different segments. Why is there a Polish command? I didn't think Poland had a command structure in Iraq. Ever. No, legitimately, I didn't think that was ever the case. Oh, this is one of those,
You think we'll bag
The
chemical
deck
out
of-
at this facility?
the deck of
Who's in the
targets.
vicinity will get them.
That almost makes it worth the risk.
Almost.
Well, you know, I'd still rather be sitting behind a desk.
Of course you would.
If shit hits the fan, at least we can rely on air support to dig us out.
I'm sure it won't come down to that.
You seem confident.
You seem surprised.
Okay. That climbing gear, I think, maybe?
What the hell do we need this crap for? We need to be mobile.
We need to be prepared. The facility is underground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way.
Fair enough.
You want me to feel safe? You give me some more shooters.
Go with this one.
So, you're my technician. I've heard about you.
I should fucking hope so. I'm here to keep our gear in check. And if any Iraqis pop their heads up, I'll take them clean fucking off.
You seem pretty confident, Corporal. If you need any assistance with the climbing gear, I'm here to help.
Sure, I'll manage, Colonel. Climbing gear. Fucking pencil pusher.
He's just trying to be helpful. It's a different environment. Different climate. Let's have a look over here. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Danny Sherman executed. Convicted serial killer Manny Sherman was executed by lethal injection 12th a.m. Friday at the Southwest State Penitentiary. Sherman was sentenced to death in 1999 in a trial following which convicted 13 women by 1970s. Report. Oh, so it's just one of those. Don't start skipping stuff, please. Thank you. Well, you mean I actually had time to go and look at stuff? That would make a change, wouldn't it? Okay, Director of the Central Intelligence. Okay, I assume that's CIA then, possibly. Objectives of survey group are stated. Organize and direct intelligence capabilities across coalition government agencies and armed forces, US, UK, Australia. Apply intelligence expertise to discover, capture, and exploit information, individuals, facilities, and operations relative to weapons, mass destruction, WMDs. Organize and direct war war operations, survey and exploit WMD sites within Iraq. Survey group reports direct CENTCOM and direct Oz Central Intelligence. Okay. Oh, that must be the military intelligence, quite possibly. Okay, that would make more sense. Findings and support of the Operation Iraqi Freedom to be okay. Anything else?
Nick, you hear what I said?
IX, flashbangs, white phosphorus.
Yeah, I heard.
Good. Stay focused.
Okay, military confidential. Survey group and Kai operational is imperative, stressing the information success of military operations. A clear and compelling end state. The US forces have been engaged to end the threat to the international community from Iraqi WMD. Till we prove that threat, we cannot rightfully justify invasion under international law. With the cessation, of course it would happen like that.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
Well, that's obvious. That's one thing I really don't like so far. Is that we don't have time to read. In the other games, you've got plenty of time to read everything. It's like the game just cuts to the timing and you're allowed to read everything. Salim, Lieutenant Ground Force, Iraqi Ground Force. Okay. He's got a present. Okay. I really don't like that in this game. That's a serious critique I've got of this. You should be allowed to read everything and then move on, and then the game should move on for you. Unless you move on to the next room, then it's
Zayn.
automatic.
أنا جيت. زين؟
That maybe his son? I'm gonna guess that's for his find his son. Zane, I mean. Mr. Zane Othman, No, there's a the board has approved application for admission to Highgate University to reach mythology in academic year 0304, which commences on September 2nd, 03. This offer is conditional upon your agreement to fulfill the following requirements, failing which the university will deregister you from the course of study offered. Completion of the college studies to the project ABB standard grades. To the projected ABB standard grades. Obtaining a student's visa from the UK Home Office. We understand that the current world events may create complications for your visa application and relocation to the UK. I assure you that the faculty will assist in and support your visa application in every way. For over 120 years, Highgate University has helped talented young individuals from all walks of life achieve personal success, allowing them to thrive in the educational and professional world. We look forward to embarking on your own journey to success. Huh. Okay, Andrew McAllister. Okay. So is that for the sun, I'm going to assume? Oh, whoa, wait. Ooh, that's been broken. So, that's bad. Okay, so I must be saying, so... Yeah, I'm gonna guess maybe a sun? Maybe? Oh, mother's being folded out of the picture. Okay. Huh. Right. Interesting. Okay. God, these are close quarters perspective. Wow. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Nothing in there.
زين.
Right. Mesopotamian mythology. Huh. Mesopotamian mythology. I probably said it right one of those times. By Dr. Shaki Amanat. Amanat. I probably butchered that, to be honest. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. The heavens were no place for mortals. The Sumerians believed that the sky was formed in a configuration of domes, each hewn from a different precious stone. The outermost dome embodied An, the god of the sky. The middle dome was home to the gods of heaven, and the lowermost dome was the abode of the stars. The number of domes varied between 3 and 7. The number 7 itself had magical properties, and recurs frequently throughout Mesopotamian myth. 7 demons, 7 thrones, 7 spirits, and the 7 gates of the underworld. Okay. So that was hang on a minute. Sumachian. Is this referring to? So that whole thing BC, would that by any means be referring? Would that be in the time of the Mesopotamians, or Mesopotamian mythology, or Mesopotamian Empire, or whatever it might? Mesopotamian. I wonder. Because the whole thing of demons, there's been more of them trying to avenge your curse. I wonder. Sumerians? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. To the Sumerians, the stars and planets each had their own deities. Utu was the sun. Nana, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these, I'm trying my best here. Later altered as Suen or Sin was the moon. Nagal was ascribed to Mars. Nabu to Mercury. Marduk, possibly? Marduk? I'm gonna say Marduk, I think. Possibly. Not 100% sure. To Jupiter. Inanna. To Venus. And Ninurta to Saturn. The heavens were truly the abode of the divine, and the earth below was given to humans. No soul could travel upwards in this world view. Instead, they were confined to their earthly domain, even in death. It is no wonder that the Sumerians were among the world's first astronomers. Oh, okay. They charted the positions of stars, identified planets, and plotted the movement of constellations. Although surviving records of the period are incomplete, it is now widely believed that the discoveries of the Mesopotamian astronomy were passed on to the Western world and formed on the basis of the classic Grecian sky maps. Huh. Found. Chapter 6. Ancient Mesopotamian Underworld. Okay. In ancient belief, the world was made of earth, sea, and sky, and enclosed in a box of imperishable tin. The underworld, known as Kur. Say Kur. I've got a feeling it's maybe Kur, but anyway, probably just Kur. Or the House of Ashes. Okay. Was where people went when they died. Okay. Oh, so kind of like like the afterlife, to be honest. Actually, that kind of makes sense because that would remind me of So I suppose in a way that would kind of be their version of possibly like Valhalla or what's it called? There's the like when there's a rite of passage in Egypt when pharaohs get buried with treasure and they go into gold sarcophaguses, and they go through, and it's believed that they get given riches to make that journey to the final resting place in the afterlife, and there's all different cultures have this sort of thing, but essentially there's a word for that place for the afterlife or final resting place. Is what my point I'm trying to make. So. Okay, cool. At least that's the reference I'm getting from it anyway. Or maybe it's for hell? I mean, to be fair, in a lot of cultures there is their own version of that as well. Souls were led to a cavern deep underground where they endured a shadowed existence. Here, the only drink was dust and the only food was clay. There was no light, only darkness. There was no rewards for punishments for deeds done in life. Instead, a soul's comfort was determined by the burial. Okay. Okay, well that would be a perfect, believe that in a sense would be a reference to, like the pharaohs, the Egyptian pharaohs, where they have, they'll bury the riches in their culture for religion to ensure the passage. It's like a Think of like when you buried with the treasure back then for the pharaohs, it was like a payment almost. It's like, here, this is the gold and the wealth that this pharaoh acquired and accumulated during their time, and it's almost like their rite of passage, or like a token of their wealth to say, here's this wealth. Think of it like, that's not the best description, but I suppose one way to think about it almost like might be like a token of wealth, or almost like an admission fee. That's not the best way to put it, but in a sense, it's like it's a symbol of their importance and their status in life, so to speak. So, which is probably the better way to put it, to be honest. But I mean, I'm not an expert, but it is reminding me of how those those rites of those cultures and those traditions and beliefs were carried out and everything. As the dead were often buried under or near their home, daily sacrifices of food and drink were made to the spirits of the departed. Family members who poured wine into a dead person's grave would quench their thirst in the House of Ashes. The message to living was to live well, be buried richly, and have many descendants, who would supply food and drink in the afterlife for years to come. Okay. The dead would return to the earth as ghosts to punish those descendants who did not leave offerings of food and drink to them. Excuse me. Vengeful ghosts could inflict misfortune and sickness on the living. And maladies such as headaches, stomach pains, fever, and mental disorders could be attributed to ghosts. Mesopotamian healers ascribed many illnesses to the action of ghosts, while others were caused by demons or gods. Okay. Interesting. Quite pleased I read that, to be honest.
يا ربي يا زين تاني اهبل. الو انا سليم. سليم جاركون ابو زين.
طبعا رجعت؟
ايوه رجعت. هو زين مع هو زين مع ابنك؟
طارق.
ايوه طارق، هما مع بعض.
راحوا ياخدوا الاتوبيس بقالهم ساعة.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Let's go with a gift, just to be playing it safe.
لا كله تمام، اصله كان عيد ميلاده وانا جبت له هديه.
Go to the white lie. I mean, he has got a gift, but he wants to confront him.
ابعتهولي حالا.
ما اقدرش اقول امتى هيجوا، انت عارف الولاد.
اي وقت ابعتهولي لو سمحتي.
طبعا.
I think he's a young father, to be honest. The kid must be, what, 15, 16, maybe 18? Maybe a little, maybe 20, I don't think any older than 20?
لا يا ديني.
He's young, he became a father young, I'm gonna say. I think it's, must be early 40s?
يا مناسب لازم نتحرك على طول.
انت بتقول ايه سعادتك؟
العدو جاي يا سليم. العدو جاي علينا دلوقتي.
العدو؟ يا فندم الحرب خلصت خلاص وخسرنا.
لا ده كلام فارغ، محدش اتسلم. العدو جاي ودي ارضنا واحنا لازم نتعرب ليها.
So they know they're on their way, essentially.
مطلوب تأكيد.
يلا شوف جايين علينا. بقول لك احنا محتاجين كل راجل في مكانه لحسن طيارتهم توصل عندنا.
We've got to obey. It's that culture. Yeah, you can't disobey it over there. It's yeah. Yeah.
هرجع البيت قريب.
I swear, I reckon.
دي آخر مهمة.
I swear Salim is maybe even late 30s, which means he probably was a father 18, 20?
Copy, Mailman 2-1 actual. Air support is on standby.
Roger that. Over.
We're here if you need us. See you on the other side. All call signs, silence, silence, silence. Coyote 2, out.
Oh, he's prosthetic. Okay. Respect.
Get face on, boys. We're coming in fast. Hey, Merwin. What's your mama and the Bermuda Triangle have in common?
Oh God, here we go.
Fucking it like.
They both swallow Marines.
Oh God's sake.
Yeah, that's pretty good, boy. Hey, look, your mama's so nasty. I called her for phone sex, now I got a fucking ear infection.
Oh dear God.
How long you been sitting on that one?
Oh yeah, you like that? I got a shit ton more of those bad boys lined up.
Yeah,
Of course you do.
You two want to cut the bullshit and focus on the mission?
Fair call.
Only one place I let a woman boss me around like that, alright?
Oi! Hold that.
Between the sheets.
Hoy, hold that tongue, asshole.
I'm surprised your mom lets women into your bedroom.
Don't want her getting jealous now.
Ho 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 ho! Oh.
Fuck y'all up.
Nice, nice. Nice
Sergeant K, I
backlash.
need you to establish contact with the AWACS CP on 4-hour intervals. Sergeant K, are you with me?
Yeah, I got it. Contact CP every 4 hours.
You okay?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm straight.
What's going on in there?
Just some shit I gotta work through, man. It's all good. I'm chill.
Yeah, be supportive, 100%.
Got your back, Nikki. No matter what.
I know it.
Make sure you do. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi? What's that, some kind of Boy Scout thing?
It's
a Marine thing.
Yeah, very much so.
It's always loyal.
Oh, does it really?
What, it's supposed to be lucky?
Pretty much.
Marines have a boatload of superstitions.
Hit me with one.
Alright, check it out. They say to never look back when you're disembarking the helo.
Okay.
Otherwise you curse the whole team.
That's gotta be about the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
Actually, not really that dumb, to be
well,
honest.
maybe. But as I see it, why take a chance?
Yeah, fair enough.
Forward at all times. You look backwards in a war zone. It's no wonder you get your ass shot off.
We're good to go, Marines. It's what we were sent here to do, and may God be my witness. We're gonna succeed.
Amen to that, brother. Hoorah! Hoorah!
Okay.
ما يغوبوش على العين.
كابتن بص هناك.
I've always recognized Semper Fi being a code for I got your back, essentially.
الخنازير بيطيروا.
But always loyal, okay. I never knew that, actually. Now I'll be glad we called in air support. Ah, the landing zone, LZ for short. If this wasn't a horror game, I swear we were playing a shooting game. Oh yeah, possible contagion for a silo, good. Fair enough for the masks, good call.
Did you have to go do that?
Yep, they know they're here. No net.
الامريكان العساكر الامريكان جم. Sir, we've been made. Awaiting orders.
No, fan out.
out and hold fire. We're gonna psyops this shit.
Yeah, no need to, just not rush in, we don't know what's going on. Let's survey the area, get our bearings, do this carefully. Sure, we could assault the building, but...
احنا الامريكان. احنا الجيش الامريكاني.
So she's our resident translator. Okay, got it.
Down! On your face now!
Hands behind your back!
Okay, team 2, moving to the second building.
Clear room! Clear! Compound is secure. Prisoners are playing ball.
Roger. Get Corporal Merwin to pop yellow smoke at the LC and bring in the Colonel.
Okay.
This raid's a bust. These people are not the enemy, they're just shepherds.
Let's make certain of it, though. That's the obvious.
Lieutenant Kolchak, sit rep if you will.
No shots fired, sir. No casualties. Farm is secure and we're processing captives.
Captives?
Have you located an entrance to the underground silo?
Negative, sir. there is one, it's well camouflaged.
Okay.
If there is one. What does that mean, Lieutenant?
Honestly, yeah, maybe they are just shepherds. We don't know. Let's just...
Colonel, I don't think these men are hostile. I'm starting to think they're just shepherds.
Are you sure? Couldn't it be a cover?
You may be right. If these are civilians, Lieutenant Kolchak made the right call to not go in guns blazing.
Correct. Let's be sure. Let's just proceed cautiously, you know?
That went smoothly.
You think?
Got the place locked down tighter than a virgin.
Do
Oi!
not finish that sentence, Corporal.
Cut
Are they ready
that
for
crap.
testing?
Yeah, just don't ask so many tough physics questions.
Let's go.
Mervin,
Stay
need
sharp.
your...
If anyone so much as raises an eyebrow, I want to know.
You need to wash that mouth out with soap several times,
I don't
Mervin.
know about you guys, but something doesn't feel right about this place.
Oh yeah? So is that this women's intuition I keep hearing
Are
about?
you seriously?
Yeah, you want to find out what happens when you piss it off?
Stay still. I'm just gonna pat you down.
السلام عليكم يا أخي. لازم أسأل السؤال ولازم تقول الحقيقة. فين مدخل مخزن السلاح؟
No, let her do her thing. Let her do her thing.
هسألك مرة تانية. فين مكان المخزن؟
She's the translator. Oh, they effigies? Huh.
The hell is that?
Some kind of effigy. Possibly pagan.
إيه ده؟
Okay.
هتعرفه قريب.
Foreboding feeling. Yes, what that is exactly right.
What the fuck?
انتوا كام هنا؟
No.
I've had enough of this. Corporal, keep an eye on the captives.
You heard her, Marine.
Okay, we're gonna pause it right here. Huh, interesting. I mean, it was one of those things that I always find it hard. I was hard pressed to think that they would go in undetected. I mean, you know, they're going in military choppers. You know, they're gonna have make a certain amount of noise. I mean, you know, if there was one thing during that war that there was always a lot of intelligence going around on both sides. So I mean, you know, to go in quiet, yeah, was never exactly going to be the most obvious thing. So sometimes getting your air support, so in case anything goes wrong, was the correct thing. And frankly, if we're talking about a blood curse or anything like that, there's no point trying to open fire and assault it, you know? Let's try and spill as little blood as possible. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to wake up extra demons. I think we're going to have more than enough on our hands, to be fair, when it comes down to it. So, yeah, just play it cautious. No need to smash it. I swear to God, Mervin, I am going to knock you out somehow if you keep chatting that bullshit out your mouth that you call a language vocabulary. And I'm not going to say it because it's bloody obvious. Dude! I mean, I know there's, you know, a certain lack of vocabulary within certain armies, a certain lack of it, a lack of ethics, but yeah, don't go that far. I'm sorry. I'm not saying condone it. I'm just saying it's one thing when there's no women around to actually counter it. It's quite another to say it straight to a woman's face and be blatantly disrespectful. No. No, sorry. No way in hell. I think the only reason how that corporal's still in there is that Jason is lieutenant's like, look, we're here for the mission, otherwise the president will get his head and he'll smack him around the head for it. Or that Rachel doesn't either. Or Clarice. But, Perhaps it will in due course. We'll find out. Anyway, end it here. Catch you lot next time.